Right? Trouble that nigga, that kind of shit. Alright, I want to say, Shalom, Shalom. First. Yeah, first I want to say, all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honor to the apostles of Great and Stone, and Shalom to that kept pushing this word in sincerity and in truth. Alright, this is GMS Jamaica, alright, Portland branch. I mean, and we basically have come out with, some more prophecy, some more information as it regards to prophecy. I mean, before we even go in, we can just bring out Habakkuk, because I love that precept that when it comes to prophecy. See it. Listen now,
this is Habakkuk 2.
Yeah, bring it.
And verse 1 says, I will stand upon my watch,
Alright.
and set me upon the tower, and I will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon the tables, that he may run.
Right, so we this is us, on the watch. I mean, once I see we out here in the highways and the byways, I do what I do, I speak, I speak these things. This is us on that watch. I mean, going into all of the news, the articles, I mean, every little tick of the tack, right? Every little move where the government make, right? That are we being on the watch, as the scripture say. I mean, so we can come and make it plain to you people, because I know everybody I go out there, I mean, and basically be able to match what is happening with the scriptures. I mean, so that's our job. That's what we're out here to do. Alright? Continue up.
That he may run that readeth it, for the vision is yet for an appointed time.
Right, it says the vision is for an appointed time.
And the vision basically prophecy.
Right, the vision are the prophecies, right? And all prophecies is set for an appointed time. So none of them, nothing gonna really just happen one time. So it happened over a period of time. See, you have certain things where certain things get said first, then you start seeing little legislation start get passed, until you hear someone bill pass, and you hear someone law pass, then you hear say, this thing is in full effect, right? That's just an example of how the prophecies work. Continue.
For the vision is yet for an appointed time,
right?
But at the end it shall speak
Right.
and not lie.
Right, so the vision is for an appointed time, and when that appointed time comes, then you can say, oh, Lord, this vision this prophecy has been fulfilled. Just like when you try to say, oh, this day, has such and such been fulfilled. Right. Go on.
Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry.
Right, so as me say, everything now go just happen one time. So see, you have different things that have to take place first. See, and a man might look on the scriptures or look on the Bible and think I just want simple little, just one little simple book. You see me? It's not. You see me? When you hear of these prophecies, there's so many avenues, so many things that come together for form and for basically become that prophecy. You see me? We know ultimately what the Motb will be. I mean? The RFID CIP. Because we can't say the word. Right? We know ultimately that is what the Motb is. I mean? But in order or before that prophecy get fulfilled, where it basically become mandatory to have that mark, I mean? There are certain things that have to take place first. You know what I mean? And we've been seeing all of these things take place over the years. You know, we start here, we are here about digital transactions, you see me? Digital money, right? Cryptocurrencies, seeing what again? Artificial intelligence, the Internet of Things, the Internet of Bodies, seeing different encryptions and encryption tools and different artificial intelligence tools, you know, where get introduced and start get used, right? You have things like Neuralink, you know. So all of these things individually, them on the mark, right? But they make up the beast system where that mark will be mandatory to be able to operate within that beast system, right? So these are the things that you look for mark that prophecy.
Revelation 10:19 and verse 10 says, and I fell at his feet to worship him. And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, see thou, do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahushai, worship Yahweh. For the testimony of Yahushai is the spirit of prophecy.
Right, so the testimony of Yahushai is the spirit of prophecy. You know, so that's what we're out here to do. We come out here to testify of the Lord Yahushai, right? To bring out these prophecies. See, that are one of the most important aspects of being a Hebrew Israelite, or being a prophet, basically. You know, to bring out the prophecies.
I read prophet yesterday, to say before.
Right, to say before.
And you know, through the spirit we've been saying, we're speaking about this whole digital society and this digital system where we say it get implemented now, you know, across the world, especially out in Jamaica. Years. You know, decade we've been speaking about this, and now we're in a time now when our Prime Minister and Jones have come boldly, you know, are telling the so-called Jamaicans, which are mainly from the tribe of Benjamin, that we basically going digital.
Hey.
Right? And you know, even in the audience, in this video circulating on JIS, in the audience you have somebody never like all the whole digital thing, and I must say, hell, they're going to do it anyway, because really and truly, this is not our Prime Minister. It's called we, you know, beyond our government. It's a hard that we have said from up top. Right, the Rothschild, Rockefellers, right, their end goal is to give the elites, their end goal is to give everybody a digital device in their hand or in their forehead. Right, I can't do that interview, you know, with Nick Rockefeller, with Aaron Russo, with Alex Jones interview Aaron Russo, right? Him say Nick Rockefeller, because you know him that try to recruit him, tell him that they want to give everybody a digital device. That's the end goal. They want to have total control over everybody's life, and that's where we're basically heading right now. So they're moving fast. They're putting things into place fast in order to basically accomplish that. Right, and these two main prophecies we've been waiting for basically years. Right, the Motb become monetary, and also World War III, but before World War III you can kick off full-fledged. The Motb have basically become monetary, so we're very close right now. Seeing all this digital thing I push right now, we're very close to, you know, the World War III, because this have basically take place before World War III. Right, Motb become monetary worldwide.
Right. Hey, even the beryllium incident from where they a part of the prophecy, same way, a part of the agenda to basically go into a cashless / digital society, right? Yeah, man. Right, and so like as the brother did say before, say years we have prophesied these things, and if we can give an example, when you have everybody's supposed to know by now about the NIDS, right? The new national ID. See me? Before people even did a protest a couple years back, so they don't want it.
2017.
Yeah. We've been a speak about that NIDS device years ago, yo. That new digital ID where Andrew wants to bring out now. You see me? We've been a speak about it for years because a long time it was suggested that from our I don't remember which party. From 2011.
Bruce Board.
You see me? And from them time we are speak about it.
They have it in a program before that still, but that's 2011 when it
Yeah, when it really come out. You see me? And from them time we are speak of it, yo, until now. Right? When it finally hit the doorsteps.
I said this. You have couple years ago back, one of the brother did go in at the bank, and them that introduced him to a machine in there, one of them automated machine. And the brother must say to them, say, basically, you have put yourself out of a job. And I entertain me to this. If you know this one, Andrew Wallace's main speech when saying that this thing when we talk about artificial intelligence, is to prepare to start embrace artificial intelligence when they go to the bank and not tell us.
Right, so, automation, yo.
Yeah, automation, man.
You know, we no longer gonna need, you know, human basically
Human services,
yeah, human for service certain things. So, but we're gonna bring out the article. Alright.
This is an article from it's called Our Dot Today. It's a wholeness confident Jamaica well on track to becoming a digital society.
Alright.
So Jamaica is on track to becoming a digital society as the government increased support and investment in the development of a digital economy.
Right.
And your wholeness highlights several examples of the government's strategic direction over the years, including the execution of the Information and Communication Technology, the ICT, right, Action and Plan National Broadband Initiative, which have been expansion of the Jamaican ICCTV network as well,
Right.
as high-speed internet access for public schools, hospital, and parish courts. See?
Right. So so all of the free internet were, you know, in a various parishes in the, you know, town central areas, you know. All of these things basically are come up to that digital society. You know, add up to that digital agenda basically.
Internet of Things,
Right.
Internet of Bodies.
You see me? The free Wi-Fi where we now get in the town or school, as well the article say, you know what I mean? What is it mentioned? Yeah, the CCTV Jamaica Eye, the Jamaica Eye network, you know what I mean? All of these things coexist within the digital society that is being built here in Jamaica.
We also go on to say, Holiness also discuss the implementation of the National Identification System,
Aye.
NIDS, which is currently in the technology pilot phase and will link citizens' physical identity with their digital identity, making it easier to conduct business.
Right. You see me? So yeah, as we just speak about the NIDS earlier, so it's basically a digital version of the national ID. You know what I mean? So
So, according to the Prime Minister of Jamaica, it become the first. Basically, it lists out some things where, you know, it show that it will go forward to
a digital
society.
country.
Yes, according to the Prime Minister of Jamaica, become the first to recognize its digital currency as legal tender. Right? With the introduction of Jamdex in 2022, digital wallet can be obtained through banks or authorized payment services providers and do not require a bank account.
right, and like what I said a while ago, it said you got the last one, the banks.
It's wallet. Digital wallets can be obtained through banks or authorized payment service providers.
Right, so that basically I tell me say, yo, look, because everybody's supposed to know, most people supposed to know about Link by now. You know what I mean?
Jamaicans.
Link, yeah, for Jamaicans, for the you Jamaicans. You know what I mean? Link are basically a digital wallet. You know what I mean? That are basically the first digital wallet where support the Jamdex, right? So basically what the article says, there's going to be more wallets provided by other banks as well, you know what I mean, where I go support the Jamdex platform.
Right.
I would know say your link basically fall under NCB. You see me? And yeah, it's not new because I think Scotia or no, what the Jamaica Bank? Bank of Jamaica. Right. I think Bank of Jamaica did I say they might work on other digital platforms we can use the Jamdex basically or other wallets. Yeah. Banks. So something like that. Go on. Done with that?
Yeah, this
Yeah, so
Article here from JIS. Jamaicans must prepare to embrace AI. Senator Hill says, Minister of Industry, Investment and Commerce, Senator the Honorable Alvin Hill, says Jamaicans should be prepared to embrace artificial intelligence
right.
as a new phenomenon which, if properly managed, can be extremely useful.
Right. So we know everybody again most people are supposed to familiar with what artificial intelligence is. You know, we see we see AI generated art and pictures floating around on the internet. You have right Chat GPT, you know, other knockoff similar to Chat GPT. You see me? Well again, we were all already used to Siri and them thing there, you know. Siri's are artificial
Alexa.
intelligence as well. Alexa, is
Yeah,
it?
Watson.
Watson.
IBM
I think Watson is big.
Yeah.
So,
Even
so
the answer is,
popular word.
see,
Yeah.
even the chat GPT,
God.
a lot of them artificial intelligence thing is it actually humans actually are feed it.
Feed it.
It actually
Yeah.
learn from
Can
human beings because
can so like yeah. Finish
as,
so
as,
that's
as say it gets smarter and just like what them do with Google.
can.
A lot of people when they go on Google and think them actually extract information from Google.
Google.
So actually Google basically learn from them and extract information. So each time you go on it and you type up certain things, it gets smarter because that now register in our system. You know, so
Yeah. Yeah, as the brother mentioned, Chat GPT, you see me? When it first started to get popular, it was limited, you know what I mean? Because me personally test it out, you see me? I'ma ask it if it get updates and them thing, and it responded with a no, saying the information we have was updated by by its creators and and it did basically stop at 2019. Everything up to, or most things up to the time of 2019, you see me? That's where it stopped. But recently, we see an article where I say basically Microsoft acquired or basically stepped into Chat GPT, and from then it start give more and more answers. You see me? It no longer tell us say yo, it basically limited. It tell us say it get updates regular now. You see? Yeah.
So see Ecclesiastes 12 and verse 1. So remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth,
Right.
while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them.
Right.
When the sun, nor the light, nor the moon, nor the stars shall be darkened, nor the clouds return up to the rain.
Right, so remember the creator. Now at the time for acknowledge the Heavenly Father, because the things that we are going to come up on the earth, yo, where people have going to face, you know what I mean, it's not going to be normal, right? So the scripture basically I say, oh, remember the creator, acknowledge the creator, turn to the Heavenly Father now, you know what I mean, before the evil days come.
Right.
You see me? Because of some evil times we are heading to. You see me? And you definitely are going to need that covering. You see me? That covering will be needed, yo. Go on.
So, verse 3. In the days when the keepers of the house shall tremble,
Right.
and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few.
Right. So even the keepers of the house, what are the keepers of the house? So, you know what I mean? Your government, your politicians, your leaders. You see me? Alright, even the keepers of the house, I go tremble. You see me? Because really and truly, a little government out here, and them a push and a pass these legislations. You see me? Them just a act for others. You see me? So even them eventually are gonna get caught up in what's coming.
Right. Right. So, and those that look out the window be darkened. Right. Right. And the doors shall be shut in the streets.
Right, as we mentioned before, there's gonna be automation. You know, with all of these AI/digital systems that get set up, there's no longer gonna be need for physical people or humans. You see me? Yeah, there are a lot of people that gonna get job cut.
I think
Amazon lay off a whole heap of people with without warning. You see me?
and them say the AI more precise.
Yeah.
You know, because it calculated the way it scan through. Like if you ask the question, it will scan through multiple avenues, through the internet and so forth.
Provide the
and
answer.
get the most accurate answer. So humans on a whole, you're not gonna be that efficient, according to them. Because it's a way direct them system to artificial intelligence. You have an article come out a couple of years ago that tell you that Jamaica, how much job Jamaica will lose to artificial intelligence.
2019.
I'll finish it and then I'm gonna finish it.
20% I think it's okay.
Yeah, something like that. So it's and the doors shall be shut in the streets when the grinding, sound of the grinding is low.
Right.
Right. And he shall rise above the voice of the birds, and the daughters of music shall be born.
Back in the article, it says AI is the ability of a computer or computer-controlled robot to perform tasks commonly undertaken by humans. It says addressing concerns that AI could put some jobs at risk. Senator Hill noted that similar arguments were also put forward with the advent of computers. So when we got computers, people said they were going to replace people, and what computer did was make sure a lot of young people got smarter. Some older people got to use a technology they never knew, and the world economy grew. In fact, the last 30 to 40 years have been driven by the technology sector, you pointed out.
I know all of these they must say are just words might use to play on the mind, and people create panic. The people are really get motivated about the whole situation.
Right.
Because they must just use some words to play on the mind and the ignorance. It's not to tell you, we're not ignorant of Satan devices.
Yeah, and as I say, even the brother said a while ago, it go back to what we said before. Say, them money push these things. Them money come together and say, what we are gonna do to make Jamaica better. Them get orders from above, and each person where you see get put in charge of a certain sector, them get training, trained. Right, you have a thing where you call in the football world or athletes, celebrities. You have a thing where you call media training, right? Where them train you for basic how to conduct yourself in an interview, how to answer questions, so on and so forth. So all that these men get training. These men are trained. Look on Floyd Green. When it was Minister of what? Farming, agriculture. He was the Minister of Agriculture at first. Some little something go down, for him farm food. There's a part in a lockdown. Right, and him get moved from agriculture to now basically get set up over the NIDS. You get what I say? So he would have to get some form of training in order to be able to efficiently deal with that new job, because the NIDS are something new, you see me, and it's a new field that him are going up. So him definitely, you see me. So yeah, them man get training, and get them orders that them supposed to carry out.
I'm pretty good at pointer. They must say AI could be Jamaica be more productive, and push the economy.
However, they got to make a point and read it. It says, imagine for a second that you now have AI that allows somebody without an engineering degree to do what an engineer does. So very soon you could have someone with a diploma doing the very same work that you needed a PhD to do before, because AI makes that person able to function.
The thing is, I'm going to use AI to do certain things, but what I'm really aim is to remove the middleman, because now a man can go and write a code where it's not I must study nothing. Him just tell the AI, say, hey, write a code for this and that. Yeah. And automatically I become a professional. Yep. Now the thing is, you know, forever have that opportunity to ask the AI to do that. You know, basically what you do, as I said before, them are basically feed the AI. You know, so gradually, you know, the AI, you know, just based upon for the leads orders, basically do everything or whosoever control the system. You know what I mean? Them are going to just tell you to do certain things and do it. So cut you out.
That make human become dumber. People not have a mind to think for themselves. See?
Yo, the chat. The chat GPT.
With the computer system and the phone, people use the phone to think for them.
Because people even use phone for think either, because there certain things them have so you have people who have internet access morning, noon and night, and the only thing them do is just scroll on TikTok. Them would never Google something what them don't know. You see me? Yeah. If them want recharge from TikTok or charge them TikTok money, then we go Google that. But not will make sense. Them not go Google you, them just go stay ignorant, stay dumb.
If you can add, you know, going into a specific field, you would have certain professionals who do much years experience in that knowledge. If you have an AI, you know, where have all that experience and knowledge available to you, where just go to the field, there's no need for that professional anymore. You know, colleges, all of this stuff that will get pushed out the window. You know?
And in my opinion, still the thing, Chat GPT and them, you know, AI chatbot thing might just be like a testing ground, like how Google gather information from everybody. Me just say it might be something like that. You know, maybe after a while nobody now have access to it, or them have limited access to it, or you know you can't ask it certain things. You know, just saying. But have you done that point there? Yeah, the scripture you did have.
This is Isaiah 28, verse 15, verse 14. It says, wherefore hear the word of the Lord, ye scornful men that rule this people, which is in Jerusalem. It says, because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death and with hell,
Right?
are we at agreement? When over.
Yeah.
Cool.
These leaders, so-called leaders and politicians, you know, they made a covenant with Edom, right? The pushing the Edomite agenda. You see me? And feel like say, yo, you know, that covenant I go stand, but them no know the half how this man capable of, yo. Them man no keep word. You see me?
Alright. It says, and with death and with hell are we at agreement,
Right.
when the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us. For
Lie,
we
yeah,
have
tell.
for we have made lies our refuge,
Right.
and in the falsehood have we hid ourselves.
Yeah, and that plain. You see me? If you are somebody where have common sense, you can see say most, if not all, where them so-called politicians that come talk, are just be lies. You see me? Be lies and twisted words, yo. You see me? Words where and it easy for them, you know. It's easy for them because the majority do not have certain level of intelligence. You get what I say?
Yep.
You can come on stage and just say a sentence with at least 5 big words in it and them cheer. Not knowing what the fuck you just said. You see me?
Some big word I mean we will kill you later.
You see me? You just come and say some big word, yo.
Shortly, sir. Says Jeremiah 5 verse 31, it says, the prophets prophesy false, then the priests spread rules by their means,
Right?
and my people love to have it so.
Right. And them love for have it so. You know what I mean? Them would have never say, yo, what that mean or explain that, going at that little further for me there. You see me? No, them just a go deal, them just a go take it blindly. You see me? And then when time come and them can't access certain resources, they hear say, yo, government wicked. You see me? No, you know so them wicked when your road pile up. You see me? But when them did that tell us say, yo, we have to go sell this, but them use privatize. You see me? Or divest. You see me? No, you cheer when them say, yo, we have to go divest this, forget little money. When it sound like a good something. See? Sound like it was a good thing. But you yourself never know, say, yo, I just tricks them a play for them, yo. Them basically use the people ignorance against them.
Isaiah 28 and 18. So your covenant and your covenant with death shall be disannulled, and your agreement with hell shall not stand.
Alright.
When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, then ye shall be trodden down by it.
Alright. Alright. You know?
Yeah, so you're in safe there. Not because you deceive the people, means you're safe.
Right. This is Ecclesiasticus 13 and verse 1. It's let's jump to the point. Verse 2. It says, burden not thyself above thy power while thou livest. Have no fellowship with one that is mightier and richer than thyself. For how agreeth the kettle with a hurted pot together? For if one be smitten against the other, it shall be broken.
Right. God, a stronger and the weaker, but you know what I mean, knock them together, so obviously the weaker one I go broke. You see me? Obviously the weaker one I go broke, yo. When shit hit the fan certain way, them politicians are gonna take with themselves left with yo.
Yeah.
Notice none of them not really they about the place like that.
And even go, I have to the elites. You know what I mean? I know our politicians.
Right.
Because the elites are more mighty up here.
Right.
Andrew Wallace are, you know, our favorite politician.
Right.
You know what I mean? And
Yes.
him himself, I met himself equal with them. And
Yeah.
say him come out and say what?
There is no lightweight.
Lightweight on the world stage.
Brother, you is not a lightweight in a Jamaica. You say that. You see me, but out there in the world, nobody not see you as equal, brother. Nobody not see you as them equal. You see me?
So when the rod comes, the scripture say what? Scripture the brother read a while ago. And I tell you that them not going to escape the rod, but they are washing and shy. Or pour up.
Listen, repent.
Please and repent.
Yeah.
Jeremiah 5 and verse 26 said, for among my people are found wicked men.
Right?
They lay wait. I see that set a snare. They
Right.
set a trap.
All I know, politicians from Andrew Holness to Mark Golden, whether you is a PMP, Labour right, past, present or future. Once you have a politician or a so-called leader in the country, you know what I mean, the scripture see her as a wicked man among the people, the children of Israel. Especially Andrew Holness, you know what I mean, because he literally lead the people them as a lamb to the slaughter, yo. Yeah? He might lead the Most High sheep to get slaughtered.
Yeah, did one of them doing that man privatized
You see me? Right? It is all about them and them own belly. You see me? Feed them pocket. Them a think oh yo, feed them picnic, right? Feed them future, feed them lives. right? They don't give a damn about they don't really care about the people or the country, yo. Right, yeah. Bring that out to back. Somebody will not finish that.
They catch men.
Right.
As a cage is full of birds, so are the houses full of deceit.
Right, them catch men with them lies and them deceits, yo. Them big words. You see me? But when it come down to it, I just lie them did I tell. I just pure lies and deception, twisting the truth, not being upfront with the people. And you can see say yo, them purposely do these things, yo. Because when Andrew Wallace run the first time, he never win. Because he might tell the people basically the truth. Say yo, we have to go take some bitter medicine, we have to go in essence he just say yo, look, in order for get back on a certain track, we have to go suffer a little. And the people they never want that. And then he say yo, fuck it, and come back with prosperity. You see me? Which prosperity is not real. There is no real prosperity. I wouldn't see nothing what they want to do in the name of prosperity out there. I'm not see nobody prosper. Everybody still poor, said me. The economy I get fucking worse. What kind of prosperity I gonna come out of that? Now you finish up now.
As a cage is full of birds, so are their houses full of deceit. Therefore, they are become great and wax rich. They waxen fat. They shine. They overpass the deeds of the wicked.
Hey, so you know, like when you have a dog and you know your dog well fed, especially certain dark breed like the black dog. Yeah man, once them well fed, them fur shine man. You see it on them breed of dog, the black one. You see me?
Check that cat. It was a gesture man,
Yeah.
fat and kick.
You see me?
They judge not the cause of the fatherless. They yet prosper, and the right of the needy do they not judge.
Right. We live in a country where yo, whole heap of people that live in a poverty. People basically impoverished. Right. You see me? Maybe not like over Africa, you know what I mean? But people live in some effed up conditions, yo.
Right.
Yo, people live a riverton, brother. They ever got a riverton?
Yeah.
People that eat from the dump, yo.
So all day when the mother the dump, they play and beg, say, oh look, this will get them livelihood from.
Yeah, scraps. People dig up scraps to go sell to make our money, yo.
Even certain pot, I have I call it a version of forge. I call it
Fish pot?
no man, you make pots.
Dutch pot.
Where you
Oh,
put it.
yeah.
You know, so that the
Metal.
process where you go through. But in forge metal to make pot.
Yeah.
And I dump them get all of them material.
Material.
And come back, make the pot and come back and sell it down to
Yeah.
So
Riverton pot, yeah, them out.
Shall not I visit for these things,
Right.
saith the Lord? Shall not my soul be avenged on such a nation as this?
Right, the true cause of the fatherless, right? The fatherless, which is Israel, the lost sheep of Israel, right? You know, which predominantly us out here with the tribe of Benjamin, and you don't know, say, we have, a mixture of other tribes out there with you as well. You see me? But man, them not judge because of the fatherless, yo. As I mentioned before. You have people who live in a places like Riverton where you have people who live in a certain area where if you go to Booms and put all your address on an application, don't look for your call. You get what I say? And if them find out, say, if you work for them and them find out, say, this you live, does you get fire? You get what I say? So where is the things that where get put in place for people like that? Right? The whole reason why people from them community they can't even get jobs are because of the same politician them, yo. right? Because people know them place there as gun place or badness place. Who fund the badness in them place there, yo? The same politician and the same leaders there.
Remember the Justice Minister? No man, the Justice Minister I'm saying we are complicit in keeping them.
Horace Chung. Yeah, man.
Minister of Security, Tawala. Yeah,
Right, we were complicit, you know, Nahal know if you quote it better than me.
Yeah.
We were complicit in keeping the inner city people poor. Something close to that effect. Right? And this is a quote. This is not something nobody make up. Him say it out of his own mouth, yo.
Not a security minister.
You see me?
So you know, say, yo, them know, them literally know.
Right.
You know what I mean? They literally have come out. You know, Andrew only say, what? You have sinned against the nation and God forgive us in a prayer when we make for what they half a tree.
Right.
See, so, you know, them know what them do. You know what I mean? Them do Israel dirty, man. You know, these men will set up over people as leaders. You know what I mean? Them basically do the same thing what Esau, Edom, and the Kuwait.
Right. You see me? And going back to evil, them basically take advantage of the ignorance of the people. Yeah. Or is it a man to come out and say something like that and still I walk road? Well, he now walk still, I drive. You see me? But or is it a man where supposed to be the Minister of Security? If we're correct, him supposed to secure the people. Or the head over the security of the people. So how is it him to come out and say that and him still in a office if him still there? You see me? Or is it not no uproar no go on? For the politician them explain how this thing go, what's up. No investigation no go on in that. Or him just come out and say that so nobody no investigate that, yo. You see me? He just get sweep on the rug. Like it come like he just rum talk to blow. You see me? And he just junk and say something. I mean, yo, them man, them politicians, the most I gotta deal with them, yo. You see me? The most I gotta deal with them. You know what I mean?
This is Ezekiel 13 and verse 4. So, O Israel, thy prophets are like foxes in the desert.
Right.
They have not gone up into the gaps, neither made up the edges of the house of Israel to stand in the battle in the day of the Lord.
You know what I mean?
Because there's a battle coming. The scripture says, well, the weapons of warfare are not carnal.
Right.
So there's a spiritual battle coming, and none of these men are warning you about the impending danger. You know, the Third World War, the sea, you know, and all of these things, distress upon nations, all of these things. Only the men of the Lord will see on the highways and byways. And yes, we say prophets because once you're telling people of something that is not yet come to pass, then you prophesy. Because as they bring out in the beginning, say what? Prophecy basically means to say before.
Right.
You know? So once Andrew come and tell you that, look, prosperity is down the line and such, you must prophesy, you know what I mean, something that is far off, that is coming, you know? But you have false prophets, so you know, that's what them call.
Prophets.
So it's they have seen vanties online divination saying the Lord said, and the Lord had said, and the Lord had not said.
Hey, all them dirty pastor too, and not just the politician them, you know.
Pastors.
It's me, pastor them too, right?
Celebrities.
Teachers, you know, lawmakers or policy makers. Hey, see them come with a big confusion, you know, down at you. You see me? You see? For all who love asks this question, where next man life have to do with you? How that affect you? See how it going to affect you, you know? Because you go some booms now and you misgender somebody, you know, and you call somebody by the wrong pronoun. A problem that you in, you know?
Right.
You see me? A problem that for you.
In a sweet Jamaica.
In a sweet, where them sit and never did exist. You see me? No. You have to go careful how you talk to people.
Yeah.
You see me? Because if you call a man by the wrong gender, You see me?
But is it showing phobia?
Are you sure? Yeah, no
Such
form of phobia.
Yeah, you come like, yo,
You see me? So that see the effect there? Where our next man we get left because him a live him own life. You see me? That is the effect. You see me? No, things are gonna get pushed upon you. Things are gonna get forced on you.
All the schools them. Start
You see me?
Start trickling to all the different
Yeah, it's
schools.
gonna start go down now to the high school and the primary school them. Then it's gonna start go to church. You know, certain office, certain government what you call it, building and them thing there.
The church accepted that way still, so.
Yeah, cause it start what you are no government thing. Oh, you see me? So it more than likely gonna start off with in the more private, private school, private offices, private workplace. You see me? Yeah, the bugger law still standing. Like you must say, yo, the same-sex thing not legal yet. You see me? Yeah, you might try to say, yo, it not gonna happen, but we're not idiot. We're not idiot. Yeah, him did say that one at a time. Though.
Them never saying of these things still.
Exactly, I know what them say, brother. Once the man them say, yo, a time for Lego that one, yeah. You see me? Time for Jack that one, yeah, man.
Because
You know, they can't see clearly when the most I say, they're supposed to throw the stones them.
Can
See? The report the thing.
River Store.
Yeah, throw the stones them. Because social people TV from among you. You see it? See? That's how you allow them things to start circulating in society. Yes. Poison the mind of everybody, man.
This is Isaiah 1 and verse 9 says, except the Lord of hosts have left unto us a very small remnant, we should have been as Sodom,
Right,
and we should have been like unto Gomorrah.
right. Would that be just a bag of sodomite?
And sure say, this is our Sodom and Gomorrah all over again. Right, because people tell us that that city which is America, spiritually known as Sodom and Egypt, and the level of field to see a push across the road, even out in Jamaica, is known to look out against these things. See a push on the level. Right, the scripture says, except the Lord had left us a very small remnant, the hall. Yeah, the hall, yep, they put to death here.
Yep.
Right? The Lord have a selected few, the elect.
As I said that just the other point, you remember one of the biggest songs in Jamaica, like, yo, case the thing they come ties with the song.
Man,
Yo, okay, cut ties with the song. I remember Buju before that, and Buju cut ties with the song.
him did cut ties with the one where say, yo, I forget if I ever buy a gun point. Him did cut ties with that one there. You see that? So him can't say yo boom bye bye, but him can still sing the one where say yo I forget the front if I ever buy a gun point. Yeah,
Society are hypocrites, man.
this is second Ezra 15 and verse 6. Say, for wickedness hath polluted the whole earth.
Okay, exceedingly.
For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and
Right.
their earthful works are fulfilled.
Right, exceedingly. My God, brother, go back to it and make sure so that we're in the cover. You see me? Matter of fact, if I can look up the word exceedingly, you see what it does.
Exceed from the Merriam-Webster to be greater than or superior to.
Alright?
Go beyond. They say to go what river? They say to go beyond a limit set
Right.
by.
Right, so
Great.
right, so the kind of wickedness that we are seeing out in the earth now even greater than the wickedness that used to take place before. You get what I say? And it might look normal to a man because of normalcy bias and because of the fact that yo, we don't really see certain things either because enough other wickedness that take place so we don't even see. You see me?
The fact that them have mutilate the children,
Yeah.
changing them
Brother,
gender.
oh, that even makes sense for you. You're 12 and you tell me say yo, we can change my sex.
Well,
Me as a 12-year-old, me can cut off mood and put a salt there. And me still not old enough to go fuck. You see me? You take off your wood to put pum pum there and you're not old enough to go use it. You see me? And me see want something to you know, brother. I never really did think about it, but when them go do all of these changes, bro, the amount of medication them have to live upon my youth. You see me? So you know say it's all apply to make money, brother. Cause that everybody get a special doctor and the doctor there would go basically be your doctor for the rest of your life.
That don't make no sense.
You see me? So that money in them pocket.
But you can
Money
see
in
it's,
them pocket, bro.
it's deliberately an agenda. Because now, everywhere you turn, it's sold on the media.
Right.
Every news, everywhere you turn, man, that are the main thing in the news right now. See, you can see, say, oh, it's deliberate. You know what I mean? Break down the morality, especially America. You know, break down the moralities and all of that. And because they finish with America basically. You know?
it reminds me of Egypt all over again. Right? What was the aim? Israel stop multiplying. Yeah, when you change and turn
Yeah.
all kind of
Yeah man, so push it.
immoral something.
Cut off your rod, cut out your salt, chop off your titty them. You see me kind of bring down the number a little bit.
Yeah.
You see me? And then we apply some other method. Tactical moves them I make, brother. Tactical moves there. You see me?
He said, therefore, thus saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness,
Right.
which they profanely committed. Neither will I suffer them in those things, which they wickedly exercise themselves.
Right.
Behold, the innocent and righteous blood cried unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually.
Right. You see me? The scripture tell you now, set a mark on them with Zion cry.
All the abomination.
You see me? For all of the abominations, yo. Not the one them will say, yo, if, as long as them not come my way, I'm good. You see me? No, the one that will a Zion cry, yo. Because what? You go against the laws, statutes, and commandments. You go against the moral compass of the Most High give it. You see me?
Scripture report beautiful because it said, the Lord said the angels said, go and show no pity.
No mercy.
No mercy.
Young,
Slaughter
old,
everything,
man,
Young,
woman. You see me? I have man and woman out there we sit down. We sit down with these things, yo.
Yeah,
And do these things.
They are these men will sympathize and body of really are natural nature, you know, which the real cause is to reproduce. Yeah, because when you say you're alright and your daughter or son change over, them not gonna have nothing after, them not gonna have no reproduction, and him just done right there. So,
That's the
yeah.
That's it,
So if you're not do it but say yo, you don't have nothing against it, you still to get judged because you help them cut off.
Yeah, man. Yeah, them thing they are the end result, brother. When they say yo, well, where your next man life have to do with me, or as long as him not come to me with it, wait. Yeah, enable it, bro. You see me? And once you enable it, eventually it will go reach a doorstep.
Let's break up Egypt what I can speak to us. This is Romans 1 verse 32.
Yeah.
So knowing the judgment of the Yahweh Bashim Shai, that they which commit such things are worthy of death. Not only do the same, but have pleasure in them that do them. See, so, as I said before, man, for all of us say, bring it here, stay over there so with your thing, whatever, you see me when I get judged.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, man, because if you don't have if you're not a part of the solution, man, then that means you're a part of the problem.
God. Yeah,
So you're not against it, you
Yeah.
must be with it.
exactly. Yes, me. And there's just for other little balance to it, you know, cause tell a man say yo, when you see them you have to pitch stone off of them, you know. That's not what we are saying. But have a conscience towards the law. Sigh and cry inwardly.
Turn back to the heavenly Father.
You see me? Turn,
Respect the spirit,
right?
see it, man.
It's supposed to vex your spirit. You're not supposed to say, as long as they don't come my way. I mean, if they don't come your way, still, you know, it's all, you'd have better if them not, you don't have to deal with them, you don't have to deal around them. But always remember, say, yo, have a conscience towards the Heavenly Father, where the Heavenly Father is supposed to happen.
In your workplace, or your boss, or
Yeah.
your supervisor,
Exactly.
or your, so you have to deal with them.
Yeah, you have to deal with it according to knowledge. Be wise as a serpent, and harmless as a dove. You see me?
Just a lot.
Yeah.
Fix.
Bring it up, bring it up.
The 2 Peter 2 verse 5 says, let's start at 6. And turn the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemn them with an overthrow, making them an example unto those that after should live ungodly, and deliver just Lot, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked,
Right.
for that righteous man dwelleth amongst them.
Right, so Lot was delivered because he was vexed with the filthy conversation or the filthy way of life. You see me? Lot was tired of smelling the shit. You see me I say? Lot the tired of it, yo. You know what I mean? Lot never get delivered because him stay over there, so and him say, yo, as long as them boy they don't come my way, I'm good, you know, and I laugh up and friend up with them. You see me? And I talk about gay people and nice and set up.
Who's that?
Jenny.
Remember for real.
You see me? Go on.
Say, in seeing and hearing, vexed his righteous soul from day to day with their unlawful deeds. He said, the Lord know how to deliver the godly out of temptations and to preserve the unjust until the day of judgment to be punished.
Go on.
1. So, Isaiah 1 and 9.
We already bring it.
Oh,
Hey, can you bring me to again?
Except the Lord of hosts had left on us a very small remnant, we should have been as Sodom, and we should have been like God eventually, so that just say, it may not be we, but our children after.
Yeah, exactly, and that are the repercussions that are gonna take place. It might not even happen when you're alive, brother. But the mere fact that you did good with it, and then you grow your youth them for accept it, one of them might end up turn a little sprat. You see me I say?
Good thing we don't have at long in this society.
You're there up in the heavens and wait for come back down and I say, yo, I know my time yet. I'm gonna reach back. All if you know, say, yo, one of your youth them down the line, they turn fish, so you nah get reincarnated to their family. You see me? Yeah, I can come to your brother line, but that if your brother stay straight.
Yeah, it might be a perfect way to get rid of it.
No, just jokes, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's serious, yo. You know what I mean? Them thing that they, yeah, them thing they are away. Them thing that they away happen. Our way are gonna happen eventually. You know what I mean? If nobody not stand up, the scripture say, yo.
Matthew 24 and verse 22. So except those days be shortened,
Right.
there shall no flesh be saved.
Yeah.
But for the elect's sake, those days be shortened.
Con. Yeah, those days. Yeah, cause we not go stay in this for long, yo. We not go sit down and experience them. We just have to set our mind, say, yo, look, the iniquity have to come to a full. You see me? And then the most say I go just dash you everything, yo. You see me?
If you leave up these alone, man, you fuck up every flesh on the planet.
Yep. Corrupt everything.
Corrupt everything.
And guess what? It hypocritical with it, you know, because you feel say Esau don't know, say, yo, all of this a fuck.
No.
Him know.
Problem reaction.
When him see, you see when him system come into play, you're not gonna find no fish for him place, you're not gonna find no sprat. No sprat not gonna debout. You know what I mean? Man just a do the man just a do him, them just a do this. You see me? For basically get them agenda down. But them in them plans, they know say in them plans them have some farmer. Them supposed to know say yo this can't go on forever.
Sustainable to life.
You know, yeah, that me I look for. You know, sustainable.
But hey, scripture tell him him not going to fulfill him agenda.
Yeah, he not going to fulfill it.
Yeah, he not going to reach to that level. You know?
exactly.
See, because scripture say what? When he's about to fill his belly.
Yep.
You know?
It's scripture mentioned to say, oh, this man never learn righteousness.
So we'll never learn righteousness.
Ever.
Yeah, right. Yes. That DNA, you know, instilled in it, you know, the plant in him at all. See it?
Yeah, that's something.
What Ezekiel? Ezekiel line up there.
Yeah, we can promote again.
Ezekiel 9 verse 4 said, and the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, to the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. He said unto the others, he said,
And we can add to the marks, it's a tower. Yeah, that's an exemption, man. You know, so the men them will say and cry, you can't see all the on the highways and the byways, man. Men them will say and cry for the abomination. It's such abomination, you know, going to what we are discussing. You know what I mean? The scripture tell you the acts that are abominable in the laws.
Yeah.
You know? So we are the ones that sign and cry.
he said unto the others, he said in mine hearing, go ye after him to the city, and smite, let not your eye, listen, let not your eye, spare neither ye have pity,
Alright?
to slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children,
Right.
and women, will come not near any man upon whom is the mark,
Right.
and begin at my sanctuary. then they began at the ancient men which were before the host.
Right. So the Lord give out an army, you know, smite both young and old, right? Maids, men, little children, everything, man. You know, the scripture, hey, the Lord have no mercy when it come on to judgment. Well, if you don't repent, you know what I mean? Because no is a time when you repent, as I said, the door of repentance is open, right? See, when that closes, man, there's not going to be any mercy, man, because you had the time. You know what I mean? You heard the lessons. You know what I mean? Scripture say the word went out through all the earth. You know what I mean?
The lines,
Right. So once that time comes and judgment starts to dish out, man, there is no gift, whatever. You know what I mean? You have to try to pacify now. Right? That is the time of judgment of the Lord. And the scripture says going to begin at this sanctuary, at this place, which part? Israel. You know what I mean?
The angels have no mercy.
Yep.
Right?
Hey,
Because it says here, it say you set a mark, so the Heavenly Father say yo, the one them with have a mark, don't trouble them.
Yep. Good point. Case and point today is a scripture with David when the Lord give him 3 options. You know what I mean? You know, to destroy by him enemy or famine. You know what I mean? And him choose for the Lord, man, punished by the Lord. And when the scripture say when the Lord start to, or the angels start to sweep, you know what I mean? The Lord have to say, all right then, you know, stop, because at the end of the day, you know, they don't have no mercy. Man, the scripture say they are spirits created for vengeance. You know what I mean? So when that angel or whatever whatever spirit the Lord put upon this earth to do in judgment, when it starts, there's not gonna be any reasoning.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
With them. Right.
With them.
Eh,
You know?
The angel, a meaning for angels is also messenger. Yeah?
Right.
I mean, a messenger come to him, just come to give you a letter. You
Deliver
know,
the message.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
no,
message,
chatting.
yeah.
Get a message for you and deliver. Make sure you say deliver because the one was sent him. And them don't have, them can't do nothing else. They are programmed to do that.
Correct.
You know, there's no back and forth or anything. They're programmed to do so. You know, because it's a fearful thing, you know, to fall into the hands of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
Fear not.
Got it up. So, okay, done. Alright, so you know, with that, you know, hopefully this lesson was edifying. You know, shalom to all who left on the screen. Maybe this is not coming, but shalom to all who did watch, tune in, right? Hopefully this lesson was edifying. You know, you know, Tawada to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai to send the Spirit upon us, you know, for carry out this lesson and to bring out these words. I want to say, Kalala Lemla, Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai, Hashem Akapadash, double honors to the apostles of Great Stone, and shalom to the Akim pushing this word sincerely and in truth.